Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance. Today's episode, we're going to be going back to the PlayStation. I haven't done as many PlayStation games as I would like, so it's time to start knocking those down as we get ready to finish up this thing. So I want to present to you a game that you may have heard of or you may be hearing for the first time. This is Small Soldiers. Now, the game is based on the movie of the same name, but in the movie, it is about the toys themselves, knowing that they're toys, but still having to battle against each other. But the game is based as if the world of the toys is real. So you're playing in their world instead of playing in the real world like, the movie is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a movie called Small Soldiers where toys basically come to life due to advanced computer AI, and you have the two sides, the commandos who are commandos, and then the Gorgonites, who are like the peaceful monsters. Like, they look like monsters, but they're just peaceful. You play the leader of the Gorgonites, Archer, and essentially you are having to repel the commando forces. Basically, the commandos want the Gorgonites out because they exist, and the Gorgonites are supposed to be just like peace-loving creatures. And they all look kind of like, monster-like. So it's like, oh yeah, of course the commandos want to kill the monsters. Why wouldn't they? And so it's like a third-person action game. Now, the reason why this game is on the list is not because of the level of quality. Let me just, make sure that's understood. But this was a game that I purchased with my own money as a kid, and a game that I played a lot of. And, it was cool. Now, it has not aged as well as I would like, but, we're making it work, and it was still fun to go down memory lane. But essentially, you go through each level. You start off going to the temples, and you have to rescue the guys that essentially make the teleporters work, because, the commandos are using science and the Gorgonites are using magic. So you have to get all these channels together. And this game is right when licensed games started getting really bad again. To me, there is just these periods in licensed games, right? NES days, not so good. Technology kind of didn't lend itself well. Some SNES games are better than they should be. And then we got to the PlayStation days and the 64 days, and games got really, really bad again. And then the PS2 era and stuff, things start kind of doing better. And then we get more creative games like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that, where they take licensed IPs and kind of, get a little free with it, which is better than just trying to make movie tie-in stuff, we got a lot of that on the PlayStation. But I always thought it was cool as a kid because I liked the movie. It's one of those movies that's definitely a product of its time, but I was a 90s kid, and a movie where action figures are alive was definitely up my speed. And this one was trying to be less heartwarming than Toy Story, but also still trying to capture the youth. So, there are some things that I enjoyed from it as a kid. I also always appreciated how aggressive the commandos are. They really just want to kill all the Gorgonites. They have no other purpose other than to destroy the Gorgonites, and that's all they're trying to do. And the Gorgonites are literally just hey, we just want to live in peace and harmony. And they're like, nope. We got guns. You look ugly. We want to shoot you. The levels they require a lot more exploration than you would think, but the controls, as you see, don't really lend itself to that. So you spend a lot of time backtracking just because you fell off a platform or something like that, or you fall into a pit and die. Now, the actual combat is kind of easy, and then once you actually use the first person mode, it is actually really easy to aim, but I was being difficult and trying to use the auto aim system, which wasn't doing me the best early on. But either way, I just wanted to talk about this game a little bit and really talk about the movie as well, because I like the movie and I like the fact that it had a game. And if you know about this, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you've played this game, if you've watched the movie at least, anything you can remember, if I unlocked a memory that was deep in your brain, I'd love to hear from you. Either way, I appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.